All right, so Ada, what they want us to do is find all three angles and all three sides. If you look at number 4, they are giving us some of the answers. They are showing us that angle B is 56 degrees, 48 minutes. And they're showing us that little c, side C, is 63.1. All right, so some quick answers here. Ada, since this is a right triangle and angle C is a right angle, I know angle C is going to be 90 degrees on every problem. All right, so to find angle A, Ada, if you remember from geometry, you add up three angles in a triangle, in a right triangle or any triangle, it equals 180. So I'm going to subtract these two from 180. I'm going to do 180 minus 90 minus 56 degrees, 48 minutes. Plug that in the calculator. Let's see what you get. Left column, Ada, in degrees and minutes, then I want all the numbers in degrees and minutes. So change that to degrees and minutes for me. See what y'all get. It's going to be 33 degrees. How many minutes? 12 minutes. We good? That's just typing stuff in your calculator. All right, that's the easy part, Ada. Here's the part that's a little harder. All right, 63.1's got to go on side C. Side C has got to be across from angle C. That makes sense that they would be across from one another, right? So if you guys remember, we're going to start at angle A on every problem. So across from angle A is your opposite side. That's your hypotenuse because it's across from the right angle. Right beside angle A is your adjacent side. So basically, since we're starting from angle A every time, Ada, side A is always our opposite, side B is always our adjacent, and side C is always our hypotenuse. So if you don't want to mess with the triangle and you want to just memorize that, that will work for how we're doing these. Okay? All right, here's the deal. The only number we have is the hypotenuse side. So when you pick a formula, you've got to pick a formula from these three formulas. Everybody's got these formulas written on their paper. We've got to pick a formula that's got the word hypotenuse in it. So Ada, I can either pick sine or I can pick cosine. I can't pick tangent because it doesn't have hypotenuse in it. Now, if you guys don't want to copy them, look, I've got these formulas on the board over here. Ada, I got them right over here on the other side smart. All right, so we got to pick either sine or cosine.
Hey, Karen.
Yes? Yes?
I need your attendance in Power School, please.
I'm on it. All right, so I'm going to pick sine. And the formula says put your opposite side on top. Well, look, we've already said opposite's little a, and I messed up. So that's sine of 33 degrees, 12 minutes. Little a goes on top. It said hypotenuse goes on bottom. That's 63.1. All right, that is how you have to set it up. Calculator, what number did y'all get? 34.6. We're just going to go one number after the decimal. So how do I know, Ada, if it goes there or there? Easy. We had A in our formula. 34.6 goes here.
So it doesn't have to be degrees or minutes for...
All right. The angles on the left column are always in degrees and minutes. The sides on the right column are just decimals, always. All right, and to find the missing side here, I could do this again, Ada, but that's a lot of work. Why don't we just do a squared plus b squared equals c squared? So y'all can type in 63.1 squared minus 34.6 squared. .1 squared minus 34.6 squared. Take the square root of what's left. 2784.45. I got 52.8. All right, Ada, one way you can check your work. My biggest angle is C. It should have the biggest side, and it does. My smallest angle on this one is A. It should have the smallest number over here, and it does. So I pretty much know I'm right. All right, that was number 4. Let's do another one. Did we do number 7? Monday? I don't believe we did. So I'll do 7 and 8, and then I'll give y'all a chance to do some by yourself. All right, so let's do number 7. Y'all go ahead and start setting it up. Write your ABC angle column on the left, write your sides on the right. All right, so Samari, if I've got these angles on the left, how do I find the one missing angle? All right, let me show you. These angles always add up to 180 degrees. I just need you to do 180 minus 90 minus 63 degrees and 40 minutes. Put it in your calculator to give you the answer.
Wait, this is number 7?
Is this number 7?
No.
What in the world? What number is that?
It gave us.
Oh, it gave you A instead of B. I got you. All right, my mistake. All right, so A is 26 degrees and 20 minutes. All right, but you do it the same way. Tomorrow, what we're going to do, is everything else good? I think it is.
I was looking at the wrong one.
So 180 minus 90 minus 26 degrees. You got to hit that degree symbol in 20 minutes. Got to hit the minute symbol. Gave me 63.6. And what did I say about all the numbers in the left column? They got to be in degrees and minutes. So we do degrees, minutes, seconds. All right, this is when I get 63.40. Gotcha. All right, any question before I do something else? All right, Ashlyn, it says side C is 21.3. That's got to go across from angle. That's my hypotenuse, right? So again, I got to pick a formula that's got hypotenuse in it. Y'all look on the board, find a formula that's got hypotenuse. We did sine last time. Let's do cosine this time. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to do cosine of 26 degrees, 20 minutes equals. Now the formula for cosine tells us put your adjacent side on top, put your hypotenuse on the bottom. Okay, well my hypotenuse is 21.3. That's got to go on the bottom. Now let's talk about this again. Remember, across from angle A, opposite is little a, so B's got to be your adjacent side. So we're going to put little b on top. All right, so Ashlyn, define your answer. Anytime the number's on the bottom of the fraction, instead of dividing by 21.3, move it over here and times by 21.3. Now type that in your calculator and you got it. 19.1. Good, Laney. Now answer this question. Does it go for side A or side B?
B.
Goes for side B. Very good. 19.1 goes here. All right, Laney, how are we going to find side A? What's the quickest way to find it again?
A squared.
Very good. So we're going to do 21.3 squared minus 19.1 squared equals, and then take the square root of what's left over. I got 9.4. See where this one's a little different. All right, number 8, I got little a is 2. I got little b is 7. I know angle C is 90 because it's 90 degrees. All right, y'all ready? All right, Ashley, let's make sure we're watching. We can't subtract from 180 this time first, Laney, because I don't have enough angles. So we're going to have to do this side first. So in y'all's calculators, y'all should know how to do this. Go ahead and do your a squared plus b squared. 2 squared plus 7 squared. Let's get a number for that c. Let's do that first. 2 squared plus 7 squared. 2 squared plus 7 squared. I got 53. Now find the square root of 53 and you'll have it. All right, so that side is 7.3. All right, this one's a little bit easier in picking a formula. Guys, we've got all the sides this time, not just one. When you have all the sides, you can pick any formula you want. So let's pick us a formula. I don't think we've done tangent yet, so let's do tangent. So I do tangent of capital A equals. All right, Ada, we always put a number in this spot, but look, I don't have a number this time. And when you don't have a number, just put capital A. All right, what does tangent tell us? It tells us put opposite on top and adjacent on bottom. Well, guys, we've already talked about this. Little a is always opposite. Little b is always adjacent. And little c is always your hypotenuse. And if you want to put them on the triangle, you can. So we're going to do opposite on top, adjacent on bottom. It's got to be 2/7. Okay, that is the only work you need to show me. Everything else can be done on the calculator. Let's see if Ada remembers how to do this. Ada, what happens with tangent when I move it over here and I leave the A on the left side? You remember? Let me show you. When you move it over, it becomes tan -1. So in your calculator, type tan -1, inverse tangent, 2/7. Now, whatever number it gives you has to be written in degrees and minutes. How do you know that? Because it's on the left column where all the angles go. So degrees, minutes, and seconds. I got 15 degrees and 57 minutes. 15 degrees, 57 minutes. Now, how did I know I had to round that one up? Well, let's look. There's 60 seconds in a minute, right? Anything 30 or higher, you'll round up. This one's got 43 seconds, so I rounded 56 up to 57. All right, now the last step. Now we can subtract those from 180, find angle B. 180 minus 90 minus 15 degrees, 57 minutes. I got 74 degrees in 3 minutes. See if that's what y'all get. All right, so I've showed you guys enough to do 9 and 10. Hopefully you can do them by yourself. Start on number 9.